shit over here. Oh. Alright, give us a good old clap, Aaron. A clap, not the clap.
Oh.
Clap them cheeks.
Big old booty cheeks.
Welcome back to the Not So Round Table podcast. I'm your host with Landon, who is also a host, and we have our first ever guest.
They gave me the shitty chair.
Yep. Guest gets the shit chair.
Yep.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. Listen.
Bring your own chair.
I can't afford chairs.
Oh, well.
Yep. That's why we're not paying him.
Rough day.
Just because he can't afford chairs is why we're not paying.
Yep.
That's the reason.
Should have brought your own chair. We would have paid you.
Get a check.
Anywho.
This is Aaron. He's one of our buddies we play video games with. You've probably seen him in a few videos before.
We don't claim him.
Nope. Well, this is going to be our first rendition of the gaming podcast where we talk about video games, and honestly, we'll probably end up talking about some other stuff.
And Aaron's our, nerd of the group, so...
We're all kind of nerdy.
But he's, extra nerdy.
I mean, yeah.
No, I just don't have a life.
Well, that too.
Mr. Electrician.
Says the one who's been gone out of town for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But, so I think this episode, I guess, a couple days ago, Tarkov wiped. That's been a game we've all played for a couple years.
Well, consecutively, I've only played for about a year and a half, 2 years.
Yeah, and we took a year off.
Yeah.
Me and you did. And then
Aaron's
been
6 months or something.
Yeah. 2 wipes.
2 wipes. No, it's been
was
a year.
it 2 wipes?
Yeah, it's 12 months. So
so this is the first one we've played in a hot minute. I mean, I think we may have played one raid on Streets when it first dropped. I think I did. I may have soloed that. I don't remember. But
no, I don't remember.
But either way, it's been a while. Game just wiped, and I think this has probably been one of the better updates in a while. And
I think that's what everybody, the general consensus is this is probably the best wipe that they've done. Even I don't know if y'all seen where they went live yesterday during wipe, since there's a bunch of drops and stuff going on. Nikita was like, everyone's happy finally after so many years. Everyone's happy.
He probably doesn't know what to do with himself.
Yeah, he's like, we finally put out good update.
Where's the hate?
Where is hate?
Sit up just a hair because you look like you got a microphone in your mouth.
Oh,
there you go.
Well,
but anywho, so we wanted to jump on there, and we've been playing it a little bit as a group, the three of us, and then one of Aaron's friends that's not local, but we're figured we'd jump on here, talk a little bit about the wipe and some strategies, and got a handful of things we want to talk about.
So I guess we got a list of topics here. I guess first let's go through us. I guess Landon, we'll start with you, or we'll start with Aaron because he's the guest. What is your overall I guess how is this wipe so far compared to the others?
I mean, recoil. That says it all.
Recoil
is so much better.
You can actually hit what you want to hit.
Yeah.
It's not going like this, instantly to that, and then back down.
Yeah.
No.
Recoil's good.
So much better.
No, I'll agree with that. I mean, I think overall, the wipe itself, I've been going into this one a lot less worried. It's just kind of one of those things where, the first couple times we played, it was that stressful moment of, oh my god, I don't want to die, I'm going to lose all my stuff.
The gear fear.
And now I've just kind of went in with it, screw it, whatever. If I lose my shit, I lose my shit. Don't really care.
Now my my ruble amount is 72 grand, and I'm broke now. But
for now.
I mean, I think a combination of taking a break from it, coming back to the game seems to work well.
I mean, no, I wouldn't say a new game, but it's a lot different now than it was when we played last. Like Aaron said, the recoil was a huge game changer for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now everyone's shooting laser beams and the rats are rising up.
They're buffing rats.
Yeah.
The chads are going down.
So what's your opinion on the wipe so far? I mean, how's it went for you, Aaron? I mean, you've played just as much as the rest of us and everything. You played more of the previous wipe, so how's this wipe went for you?
I mean, it's better, but they're starting out in that different map now, so it's almost impossible to know what you're doing. And then you run down a road, get shot by a sniper, and all of a sudden you completed a task. It's a little strange.
Yeah, it is.
There was some bugs.
It is a little buggy.
I mean, because y'all had, I think, 2 tasks that bugged? Because you had the one where you needed to extract from the car that you automatically got whenever you got shot by sniper scab by running down the wrong road. David, did you have an issue with any of the tasks?
I had what was it? It was the hard drive task. I had like, God, what happened? This happened yesterday. I went in, we unlocked the room, went in, I had the key already, went into the room, got the hard drive, but it said I still had to go see the scientist.
Yeah, you
so
have
I went
to
and saw
complete
the
that one in
scientist.
order, yeah.
I grabbed
Stupid.
the key again, and then I went into the room to get, because it still said I had to get the hard drive, but the hard drive was no longer in there, it was in my inventory. And it didn't say that it was in my inventory, and then we got out of raid. Then it said turn it in, so it fixed itself. But still, it was very strange.
That one was definitely kind of wonky because, like I said, you have to do it in order, even though, like, you know what you need to do. But I would say I had the bug where me and you played the first night, just the two of us, before Aaron was back home, and completed a handful of parts of, I think it was shooting cans where you had to find like the grenade launcher and the machine gun and kill 5 scabs.
Yeah, we found the machine gun.
We found the machine gun.
We killed scabs.
Struggled to find the grenade launcher because we could not find the stupid. We went in the building like 5 times.
Yeah, we'd go up to that.
We'd go left. And
we
not
went
right.
up that right staircase and we'd go left instead of right.
But that was our own stupidity. But then whenever I got on to play with them last night, that task was back to 0%. So I had to go back through and kill 5 scavs, had to go back and find the machine gun again, get the grenade launcher. Like, it was just a little bit frustrating. So I think there's been some bugs with some tasks, but I mean, overall, that's tolerable.
Yeah.
I mean, and you got a free task out of it, but not to do anything, so it definitely works for you.
Free task? I'll take it. That task sucks anyway.
Hell yeah, that.
Yeah.
I mean, for the wipe for me, coming back to it, I'm enjoying the game a lot more than I was before.
Agreed. And
really good.
I honestly know that the new map's kind of like, you kind of got to sweat it a little bit, just because it's small. So you're now you could have done this before.
I know.
Yeah.
Y'all keep talking.
But I mean, like with the new map,
Need help?
Yes.
Need to hold it for you.
Hold it for me.
All right.
But
I'll be in there
like
in a minute.
with the new map, it's congested because it's small, and there's a decent amount of PMC. So you're always going to get in firefights and stuff. But that's also a good thing. But I like how they've level capped it, and it kind of puts everybody in the same starting position of like, hey, you've got to go to this new map, got to learn it as you play, like kind of even that ground a little bit. Whereas in previous wipes, your first task was on customs.
Oh, yeah.
And like
Every time.
custom sucks. Like it's just PvP for days.
Yeah, I don't think
100 scabs. So
well, the scabs aren't so bad on customs, but
no, but
it's
they can be.
more the problem that they didn't change the starting tasks in like 4 wipes or something. It's a lot. I mean, people were like, okay, we already need this, let's go, and it was just a war zone in every little spot that you have to be in customs. It's just
it opened it up a little bit to new players or people that aren't streamers that play 24/7 and stuff to be able to kind of get an even start. So I mean, I think so far that kind of has balanced things a little bit. I mean, heck, I've already progressed. I mean, I know most of us are getting close to like 8, 10, and we've only played for a few hours versus.
I'm on level 8. No.
He was. I know you were on level 8 whenever I got off.
I think I'm on 6 or I'm on 7 now.
yeah, we're all pretty even.
We're getting there. Besides, I'm
like
a little
last
behind.
You're like
because
4 or 5.
Every time I tried to play the game, something would interrupt me.
Yark was like, he's got to be here. We got to go. And we go in the raid.
Getting impatient.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, that's the thing why I just said, hey, y'all play without me. Like, who knows how long it would take. And I mean, that's a game that you could sit in your stash for hours and do stuff, but at the same time, you got to play to move up. But I think we've all kind of progressed, like you said, evenly.
Quickly.
But fairly quickly compared to other wipes. Like, I know there was times that we played for a while and couldn't even get to, like, level 15 to get flea market.
Yeah.
Because every time you try to complete a task, you're just getting screwed, and it's been a lot smoother with the new map and stuff, so.
Yeah. I mean, once we get you through Jaeger, it's going to be...
Oh, we got through Jaeger. I got the note.
Oh, yeah.
And then this guy decided he wanted to shoot me in the back and kill me during a firefight.
Yeah. He needed it. He needed to get Tarkov.
Yep, I definitely got Tarkov'd on that one.
I gotta do pocket watch and stuff.
I hate that quest. I hate it. But
it's a fucking war zone, just like the first task with the hard drive on what is that, Ground Zero, dude. It's everyone in
Going
this spot.
Yeah,
right here. This single one.
Like we're gonna go into the center of one building, into one hallway, and then into one office. So.
Okay, yeah. We'll go. Let's go into this topic. New map. Let's share our thoughts on the new map.
Me and Aaron kind of talked about it a little bit while you were in the bathroom.
Yeah,
but,
I mean it's a Timmy map, but it's a fucking sweaty Timmy map.
That's what we said.
Like it's so PvP heavy on that because everyone, like y'all probably already said, it's just so confined into one space. It's got some stupid ass quests.
How do you really feel about it?
Yeah, the wine bottle quest is awful.
Oh yeah,
you got to go to the damn the liquor store and
pick out one
scour the entire place looking for a wine bottle. Because they random spawns for it, and you don't know what the wine bottle looks like.
I hope it's not like actually random, because
it is.
Like, well, I know it's random, but it's like preset random, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like this spot, this spot,
I don't
this
think
spot,
it necessarily
this
can
spot.
spawn where like any bottle spawns.
That's Nikita's dynamic loot is what it is.
I do like that though. I like the fact that you can't just run to this spot, leave, or die, run to that same spot again, get the same thing. I mean, you actually have to
it's not repetitive.
Figure it out.
I would say,
I mean, it's repetitive, but it's not as repetitive.
I mean, that's what we were kind of saying. Is overall, I mean. You're kind of pissy about the map, but I kind of enjoyed it. I mean, even though
once I got the quest done and we went back in, I was enjoying it.
I think the big thing about that is it made it where it's not a huge map, and it's kind of your starter map. Is it made it easier to remember? Like after 2-3 raids, you've got majority of the map memorized. At least the basic layouts, the extracts, where each building is, where you need to go. There wasn't as much like, okay, well, I'm going to go and have to either A, research everything, or B, I'm going to have to go and spend an hour trying to find one specific room. Like, it made it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, the smaller map is nicer for the start, but I don't know if I like starting on a small map, really. Like, it's so many people. I feel I don't actually know how many people are in the map.
It's 10 to 15.
But I always run into someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is extremely PvP heavy. But... I mean, that also introduces you to Tarkov and the misery that comes with that game.
Not to mention that fucking room.
Which room?
With the Claymore.
The safe room.
Dude, I think we've all experienced that except for Landon.
I saw a video on it because I was watching a stream and saw it. It's because I about ran into it when me and Dave were playing. I was going around the hallway and I saw the marking on the wall. I was like, oh, I know what that room is, and turned around.
I didn't. I walked down that hallway and was like, oh my gosh, whoa, there's a vault in there. Hey, let me loot that little safe in that corner. Walk in, and then the game ends.
Yeah, I was watching Landmark. It was like one of his first raids on that, and then like he immediately spawned, and you hear like 3 seconds, bam, in the background, and he's like, did someone already die?
Yeah,
like,
that's kind of just a little, I guess, Nikita throwing a meme in there.
Yeah,
that's funny though.
Yeah, it is pretty funny.
Because you know it's going to get everybody at some point.
Yeah. It got Pestily and everybody.
Yeah. Pestily, because that's who I watch.
Pestily was like, that's so fucking stupid. It's so funny.
I mean, it is, but I mean, at the same time, it also makes it enjoyable and, like, at least to watch. Like, it's, and that's another thing I think that the new map has brought is everybody watches streams and people make videos and stuff, but, like, for people that are streamers or watching streams, it's kind of giving it a little bit of new content because, like you had mentioned, the past 3-4 wipes, everything's been the exact same. Maybe add a couple in-game quests or tasks and stuff like that. But like that new map kind of opened it up for, at least for the first day or two, for streamers to have some new content.
Something different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it has its meh options, but I think overall it's been a solid addition to the game.
Yeah, I mean,
even though it can be a fustercluck.
Just it could be a pain in the ass for sure.
So that was new map. What other topics you got there?
Let's see here. The new weapons. Has any of y'all used the new weapons at all?
New weapons? No.
Yeah,
I think I have one, but I haven't touched it.
I think we all have. It's the VSK.
Oh, wait. No. What was the new 7.62 39? Not 39. Never mind. There's a new pistol, right?
Is it the 9x30?
No. I think there's a new pistol, but it might have been the end of the last wipe.
It might have been the last wipe.
Well, you got one of the new SKSs, I think, didn't you? Pretty sure, like the variant of the SKS, because it had like the red furniture type deal on it, or reddish plum. Because I remember it didn't have a stock on it.
The VSK.
No, the VSK.
No, we all have the VSK.
I got that in a drop yesterday.
No, I don't get nothing. I don't get no.
But no, because you had the SKS. I mean, it didn't change.
I had
much.
it was
a pistol grip SKS.
Yeah, it was a pistol grip SKS, and it had modern furniture on it and stuff. And I mean, I lost it in raid a few years later, but it was new. I mean, I'd never used it before. It might have been a previous wipe or something. I mean, it does say that they've updated the models and stuff for SKSs, so that could have been what it was.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. But I mean, I think we're all still pretty early into everything. We hadn't really gotten a chance to look at or experience the new weapons or anything.
I really want to try out the new Sig Spear.
Yeah, I was looking at that 6.8 by 51.
Yeah, so it's the 277 Fury.
Yeah,
which will be interesting because I'm very curious of what the penetration on that's going to be. Because if they base it off the real round, that's why that round was created, is body armor penetration for the military. Because we fight so many people right now with body armor, but that's a topic for another day.
I bet you that one that'll be a meta weapon.
I bet so.
Some people have already found it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So
but I mean, they can't get ammo for it.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think anyone can get ammo for it yet.
Yeah.
So
maybe
that'll
streamers.
be an interesting one to see how it'll go. And I mean, I've seen some love-hate relationships with adding new calibers to it because they're like, I don't know. Some people aren't a big fan, but I think it kind of adds some depth to it. I mean, new weapon, throw it in
basically,
there.
it's a gun game. You're gonna. I mean,
yeah.
What's the problem with adding more guns to a game centered around gunfights?
Yeah, exactly.
So that's the new weapons we don't really know anything about. So.
None of us have found the RPD yet.
RPD.
Apparently, Scavs can carry the RPD.
Yeah.
That'd be terrifying.
Landmark found his RPD on the Scavs. Huh. Because he got shot twice with it, and it blacked out a bunch of his limbs or something.
Oh, what else you got? Since we don't know much about the weapons,
I mean, there's the
boss.
there's the new boss
that we also haven't encountered.
That and Shoreline. They changed Shoreline.
Yeah.
I have no idea what they've done. I mean, they've added loot drop or loot caches, and I swear I thought I saw it. They changed up the map, right? So they got more POIs.
Supposedly, I think some of the open areas they put some extra buildings and stuff in. I think if I remember right. Maybe going crazy on that.
No, because that's what everybody's been asking for is less distance between POIs in that map, because that map is
just running simulator.
Running simulator, do your task and then get shot from a sniper on a hill that's been watching that area for the past 15 and a half minutes.
They go down just a little bit in their shoreline rework.
Oh shit. Shoreline rework, visually reworked it, obviously. A new area, small cattle farm, which is home to smugglers and scavs, light sources. Optimize, rework location borders, concrete fence by minefields and snipers in most areas.
Oh, yay, more snipers.
What minefields, though?
Oh, concrete fence.
Oh, so they removed the outside fence. Okay.
Yeah, that's horrible.
That sounds scary.
Reworked some points of interest, added more 30 new containers and Jaeger stashes.
I mean, I think that'll be a little bit of an
river
improvement.
Crossing, so on and so forth.
I don't know if it needed more stashes.
Yeah,
there's so many stashes on that map.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's a pretty large map. So, I mean, if they're filling in some of those, like you said, open areas, that sounds like they're heading in the right direction with that.
Yeah, hell, we haven't even been on that map yet that I know of. No,
I
haven't.
I know I haven't.
It'll come soon.
Yep.
Just been trying to get through ground zero at this point.
Well, y'all were pretty much through it, and then you had to go back with me.
I've been running with this guy.
Dude, I was so mad because I was trying to get the stupid police car one done.
Uh-huh.
So me and him were like, we'll just go do a quick raid on our own, and we'll just take pistols, just whatever. We spawn right next to it, so we're like, cool, we'll just either wait the 7 minutes or if we run up on some scabs, we'll kill those. So we're chilling. All of a sudden, player runs up, kills him.
Man, I'm sitting in a corner ratting in some trash, and he just so happens to notice me laying down there in the corner. And then I put a couple in him, and he runs down. And Landon's like, I'm going to go and check on that.
Yep, so I ended up killing him. So I'm like, okay, well, surely, that'll give me enough XP. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, if shooting a scav in the head gives you enough XP, I'm like, that'll give me enough to be able to get out. So I hit the extract, waited the minute, jumped on it, got a run through. So I'm like, cool. So now I have to do that again. So
That's
then
so
we
dumb.
went in and basically got in a pinch between like 3 different groups. And then at that point it was like 11:30 and I was running on like 4 hours of sleep. I'm like, okay, peace. I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye. Yeah, I get that though.
That is Tarkov though, is the frustration and just it sometimes, but that's also what makes like a good raid rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have that one good raid after 10 bad ones, and that's what makes you like keep playing the game.
Yeah.
So
Hall of Fame stuff is new. Like you can display mementos and stuff. You can display dog tags of characters, players of the opposite faction killed by your PMC or whatever, and so on and so forth. Wonder how many people are gonna like, huh?
So it's a hideout zone. I didn't realize it was a hideout zone, not like a statistics or achievements sort of thing.
and
Yeah.
apparently, I think they're permanent too.
Are they?
I think so.
I don't know. I know that like
might
you
have to get
can
the
you can add stuff
zone.
and display. So like if someone kills you or whatever, or you kill them and they look at your profile, you can make it where they can see your mementos and stuff. I'm just curious because like obviously a lot of people know what like big streamers like Landmark or Pestle, they know their username. Wonder like how many people are gonna have like if they kill one of them, they're gonna have their dog tag like displayed like, hey, I killed Landmark
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed. Someone's gonna
Yeah.
put Landmark and kill Landmark again, and
Yeah.
he's gonna look at it and be like, "Oh,
This
my
guy
goodness,
is just-
fucking
yeah.
guy."
Oh.
Stream sniper.
I mean, it's an interesting thing. I mean, kind of a random thing, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
If it's implemented right. So we
Yeah.
hadn't really messed with that a lot.
I like the fact that you can go in and check on people's like stats after they kill you or you kill them or whatever.
Yeah.
I haven't
tried
done it
yet,
whenever
but I've heard it.
whenever I kill them, but them killing me, you can look at it and see what their like
What they were,
kills
using
and their
and
KD, and
I think you can look at their kit, what they were
you
using.
can look
too.
at like their entire player stat screen. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
and
Yeah.
I think it'll help narrow down. Like if you're like, hey, this is a little
This is-
sus,
yes,
and then you
exactly.
check and they've got like just a 1 KD. It's like, okay, hey, they're probably not like cheating or anything.
Right,
like,
right.
okay.
That's what I was working towards. I saw a post somewhere, and they were asking if this guy's cheating, and it was clearly like this guy he was like level 21, like 10 hours into wipe, which I don't even think that's possible. Like for a normal person,
I mean,
you can get lucky maybe, but
yeah.
also this guy had a 66 KD,
Yeah.
Oh,
and so he's going into every raid killing like 6 players
yeah,
on every raid.
that's pretty
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah, he's cheating for sure.
Because I mean, even like some of the best that win all these tournaments and stuff are not. I mean, yeah, they might be that level,
Mhm.
but they're not going to have that kind of KD. I mean, you got to think like these streamers and stuff that play 10 hours straight, like they're probably level 20, 30 by like day 2, day 1, day
Yeah.
2. But at the same time, they know exactly once they got through this beginning quest to run with it. So I think it will be a good addition. And I heard somebody talking about like how, if like, oh, I got sniped randomly, like, oh, that's got to be like whatever. Well, now instead of being constant reports, you can check
Yeah.
and see that. So I mean, maybe it'll actually help on like, hey, okay, the ones that people actually are reporting because they're checking those stats will be more realistic. So,
Yeah.
Like streamers getting reported,
yeah.
Yeah.
because they're just good.
Which I'm sure that'll still happen.
Yeah. I mean,
It's still going to happen.
people are just gonna not feel like checking their stats. They're just
Exactly.
gonna report them.
Yeah.
Probably.
But we'll see.
I feel like I'd want to look at their profile and see what they've done just to get a laugh, because Mr. 66 KD is going to be a little ridiculous.
Armor system.
Yeah, the armor system. Which is definitely interesting because they've added armor plates and stuff for plate carriers, soft armor, hard armor, whatever.
I still haven't gotten into that.
I've seen it.
Different levels of armor, like pretty much, I think like anything below a 2 is kind of pointless because shit's just gonna punch right through it.
Basically a stab vest in
Yeah.
like real life. So.
They updated hitboxes, so like you're wearing a plate carrier. Your plate carrier is basically just gonna protect the
Like nipple to nipple, belly
Oh,
button to
yeah.
skin. Like,
yeah, not even belly button. It's above that now. Like basically, people can black your stomach out without even hitting your armor plate.
Mm-hmm.
But that makes ones like the 6B23 and whatever the one
that go all the way down.
Tier 4, or used to be Tier 4 anyway, that makes those more viable because it goes down into your like pelvis.
Yeah.
You have like a pelvis carrier, and it's strange, but I mean, you're going to want to run those heavier armors just because, you know, it protects more of that area.
But with that, at the same time, for people like me and you, like the realism of that, like I really enjoy it. Like,
Yeah,
I like
it's really
it because
cool.
I mean, when you have a plate carrier, like even though the plate carrier itself's all the way out to your sides and all the way up to like your neck and everything, like the plate's not. I mean, if you take a round through the ribs or like it grazes through like and it misses the plate, it's like no, it may not hit like a lung or anything like that, but it doesn't hurt like hell.
Yeah, it's gonna.
So I mean, I kind of like that aspect of it from a simulation standpoint.
Yeah,
in a way.
it's cool for sure, but I mean, it's going to make people want to run plate carriers that have side plates for sure. Because
Right.
I know one of the metas now is people are shooting like it's like lower armpit area is a meta because like if you hit there, you're pretty much going to kill someone. And
I mean, being a meta, that's kind of strange. I mean, unless you get the jump on someone, there's no way you're going to
getting to
just
the side
shoot
of
them
them.
in their armpit.
yeah,
I mean, that would be a report for me if someone's just killing them in the armpit. I mean, come on.
I wonder if that'll bring back like the old like leg meta too.
maybe. I mean, helmets aren't as effective anymore because I mean if you're wearing just a normal like an ops core fast, I mean it's just literally just gonna protect this and just the back of your head, so if they face shot you, you're gonna die.
I never understood that one. I mean, right above the head.
Yeah.
Unless someone's above you, who's gonna shoot you there?
Yeah.
Someone's aiming for here.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
they're aiming
They're
for
gonna
here.
hit you
Well,
in the
speaking of
Here, yes. You can get throated,
Yeah.
Get throated, dude.
and it looks like what?
Throat, back, neck.
Groin. You can get
You
groined.
get buttocks.
buttocks.
Where'd it go?
Buttocks.
Buttocks.
Yeah.
Buttocks. Shot in the ass.
See, I mean, I don't know that it'll really.
I hope it
I don't know
shows
how much
up.
of a point it'll serve.
It also
but-
says like groin and back and your ass will cause damage to the stomach.
Oh,
So like that could black your stomach. It
so
will
you
black
get
the leg
shot
or
in the
anything.
ass,
So
your
that's-
stomach's gone.
That's just talking about like the zone that's going to
Yeah.
damage. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a hitbox, but it's going to just damage that zone for your player health.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. I mean, I think it kind of brings, I guess, some humor to it too. I mean,
Yeah.
At least
Damn.
I don't know whether that was the intention, but it definitely has.
You're like, damn, dude, I just got throated.
Man.
yeah.
Got head groined.
Yeah.
I think the plate system though will be interesting too because I mean like used to, and at least if I'm understanding it right, used to if you had a carrier and you got shot say at the chest, like you would have to repair the entire carrier. Now I guess can you just repair like the plates themselves
Yeah, so
or replace the plates and you're good to go? I mean,
the individual plate does get damaged now.
Yeah.
So you don't damage the whole of the armor. It's just the plates that get hit.
Yeah, so more or less like let's say the hex grid plate carrier and stuff like that, like it's just the plate carrier the hex grid, like it used to be a meta plate carrier, but now it's just a piece of cloth.
Mhm.
The only thing that's really gonna matter is the plates that you put in it.
yeah.
See, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't seen where it's like, you know, just a cloth or like a chest cover. I haven't seen anything like that. I guess it might be on the flea market.
I mean everything
But-
it comes with plates in it so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so but you're gonna, but yeah, I mean, apparently I looked up a thing where like some dude got a hex grid or something, but it had like really shitty plates in it. He didn't find that out till he inspected it and looked inside of it.
See, that's strange because I killed a guy with a like spawned in raid HPC, and that had tier 5 plates in it.
Yeah.
So I'm curious if it's like it comes with the normal plate if you buy it from a trader, and then you can just put whatever.
Probably.
Plates in it and sell it on Flea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking shaft people.
Yeah.
That'll be another way people are gonna scam.
Yeah.
You'll have to make sure you inspect every little thing and see
About
what
it.
plates are in it. And
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. I mean, I guess it diversifies some of the rigs and stuff too.
Yeah. Another thing that I've heard people doing is like they take the back plate out of their plate carrier and just run a front plate. I mean, that's going to cut on weight.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like
how often do you get shot in the back? Oh, yep. Guess let me reset that real quick. You can leave the audio going, but
I mean, I'm just gonna let it go. And,
yeah. I mean, I'll just reset this real quick.
Or here, I'll just pause it. And...
Don't just. It won't take me 2 seconds. Okay, we back going.
Alrighty, and then we got here
Commercial break.
commercial
Yeah, basically.
break. What we got here? Ballistic plates cannot be inserted or removed while wearing the body armor. The body armor, you must take off your armor first.
Yeah, so I saw that. One was sitting on the ground, and you can actually
Inspect
open it like a backpack. It says modding, and you can look at all the plates in it and change the plates that you have in it and whatnot. But you have to take it off.
That's crazy. There's different parameters for ballistic plates, like strength, the material. So I guess they probably have like a ceramic plate versus a steel plate. There's ricochet chance, damage absorption. So I wonder if like you have a steel plate, you can get a ricochet. I wonder if it ricochets off your chest, if you could get like throated from
So like
it.
spalling.
Yeah, spalling.
I know me and you talked about that
Yeah.
initially when we saw that was the case.
Yeah.
I'm really curious. I doubt it,
I don't think so.
but at the
not
same
yet.
time, I could see that being something they implement in the future. Is like because that's the major issue with steel plates right now.
Yeah.
It's like they're gonna stop around,
But they're gonna spall.
your neck's screwed up.
Yeah, like for example, like let's say you have like really good level 4 plates, whatever, and someone shoots you with some shitty PS or something, some shitty PS ammo.
It's
like
not
if
gonna
it
pin at
spalls,
all.
doesn't pin, it just spalls and basically blacks your head. Like I wonder if that's a possibility.
And then
I mean, on that, I don't know, but on helmets, I know I've seen in cases. I mean, not myself because I'm not that good, but people like shooting the helmet of one player and it pierces kills that player and then ricochets to the next.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
say that?
What
So
the
like
fuck?
you can get a collateral by shooting a person in the head that's
And it
right
ricochet?
there, and then it'll ricochet off slightly and it can kill another person. I saw a video on it. Let's see.
I
Well,
didn't know that
I'll
they
look it
were
up later,
bringing
but
trick
they had
shots to Tarkov.
I'm not that good of a gamer.
No.
What the hell?
I mean, I can barely hit somebody past like 30 yards, much less do that.
Yeah.
No, I saw that. That's incredible. I mean, it's luck. It's just really good
Yeah.
luck. But
I mean, Tarkov's a
Yeah.
lot of luck in general.
it really is.
So apparently ballistic plate zones are going to be the same dimensions, average dimensions of real ballistic plates. So like if you're wearing a plate carrier, and obviously it's just going to be like this
10 by 12.
Yeah.
there, like anywhere like slightly off, like if you hit the straps of the plate carrier, like it's still going to count as getting hit in the arm or something.
I don't think the zones are going to be perfect per se.
No,
They're
but-
going to be pretty close.
Yeah, but the leg meta is going to be real, I guess. Keter time, I guess.
They
I was
kind
thinking
of
about that
patched
last night.
So if you damage the legs, or I think arms even, if you damage the legs and arms, it has like a reduced damage spread to the rest of the body.
So they have kind of like fixed that old school way
It's
of...
not fixed. It ain't fixed.
Oh, well,
Like, you can still run a Keter and easily kill someone,
Annihilate
but it's just
people in
not
the legs.
as easy.
not as effective.
Body armor protection is no longer uniform. It now depends on what areas the body armor visually protects.
Yeah.
For example, no body armor protects the armpit area.
Yep.
Back to the armpit.
So-
Armpit meta.
I mean, you think about it. If you're fighting
Longer
someone
uniform.
and they're aiming at you, their left armpit's going to be visible.
But that doesn't necessarily say that the body plate is going to be the damage or the protection zone. Was that on?
They
an
talked
early-
about that up earlier, like that the plate size matters.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
The registration zone of ballistic plates are the same format and have the same position as all body armor and plate carriers. What slots for format plate? Dimension? Yeah, the dimensions of the ballistic plate are the same average dimension, so it's going to be like just this. Your upper chest. So, I mean, a ballistic plate is just supposed to basically protect your heart and
Yeah.
lungs.
I'm kind of wording that a little strange on that second part.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, considering it's probably supposed to be in Russian.
Yeah.
Direct translation. No, I think that's been translated by somebody that knows what
that
they're
actually
doing.
knows both languages.
It's like that
yeah.
second to be translated like it's that one where like the internet crashed, like sorry, internet has died or something like that. Is
Yeah. Let's move on from armor. Armor's getting boring.
heck with vaulting.
Oh
Yeah, that's a big part.
It's so buggy right now.
It is very
It
buggy.
is?
You can't vault into a bush. You can't vault onto another part of a fence and then vault over that unless you get lucky. It
is definitely a work in
weird.
progress. But at the same time, I feel like some stuff that like it was always a pain to like jump up on or jump over and stuff, like it has made it a little easier on some, like if you're trying to jump over a couch or something like that.
When it
or, like,
actually wants to
get
work.
up into a certain
Yeah.
peak. Like you can get up into those peaks a little bit easier instead of having to have like a perfect jump.
Yeah.
I mean, it throws me off though because I guess maybe it's just because I'm used to the other movement system. But you run in a direction, say there's this tree stump off to the left a little bit. You're running at the tree stump, and you look over that way. It's going to just step you over that tree stump, even if you may want to go a little bit to the right of it. When you're running from something, it kind of throws you off pretty bad.
Yeah.
So do those invisible walls I keep running into. I've had it like 6 times.
I don't know what
I'll be
you're doing.
running straight, and all of a sudden, either like my guy will still be running, and you guys are still moving. So it's not like the game lags. That like I just kind of like stand in place. I'll stop running, back up, and walk into it again, and I'm good. But or like I'll be running straight, and all of a sudden my guy will just go off at like a 45-degree angle, and I'm not touching my key. The key's not sticking, nothing like that. Like it happened on Woods, and it's happened on Ground Zero. Like there was once last night where we were running, all 4 of us running, and we're just going, and all of a sudden I just start going at a 45-degree angle for like 10 feet, and then it goes back straight. It's like I just hit an imaginary wall that pushed me right, and then back straight. Like I don't know.
It's a skill issue.
Yeah, it is.
That's
a skill
also
issue.
very possible.
It's probably just that you're not
Operator
taking your
error.
meds, kind of hallucinating things.
It was late.
Oh, have you noticed that painkillers have a different effect now?
Yeah.
It's a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
That was awful. Just full grayscale.
Like saturation was just gone.
Hell with that.
The shoulder transition, I don't even know how to do it. I haven't even tried it yet.
Yeah, they've
Have
got
you
a
tried
hotkey to something.
No.
Where you can shoulder switch. But does it bug you like it bugs me?
Where he
Yes,
do that
I'm like,
instead
that's
of
not
switch.
how that works.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it
it
could
would work,
but still, God, you know how awkward that would be.
yeah, especially if you have a sling or something on.
I mean, though,
You're just gonna choke yourself out.
in a quick scenario like that, are you actually going to
Yes.
bother to switch?
Yes.
Like, that seems like a little bit...
Because that's part of the,
Cumbersome
that's
of a
part of the
movement.
point is like if there's cover, so like if I'm looking at the camera and there's cover right here and I'm wanting to left hand peek it, in reality if I'm doing it still, I'm a right-handed shooter and I'm like this and I'm leaning out left, you're exposing all this. If you switch, you can keep your left arm tucked more, so when you lean, there's less of your body that's actually exposed.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're like this,
You're-
you're sticking your whole shoulder and arm and everything further out.
Yeah.
So like
But-
that's why you'll switch arms and.
Aren't you changing the direction of that gun more rather than
Right.
sitting on a corner like this
Right.
and be able to sit on a corner like that?
Right, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Think
Traditionally, you would go from here to here as you move.
like,
shoulder.
yeah, even if you switch, you're going to be
Yeah, I
peeking out
guess.
less, but you got to think your left arm is still going to be on that side of the
Mhm.
weapon. If you switch your hands, it's not going to be on that side of the weapon at all.
And that's going to be awkward too because I mean, your traditional shooting, your impulse of recoil is back straight in your arm and everything. Now you're taking this arm and moving it at basically a 90-degree. I mean, because you're still going to be like at 90-degree angle now, holding it. That's going to be an awkward trigger pull. That's going to
Yeah.
we tried at the range one day. I'm
Yeah,
just curious.
yeah,
I mean,
we'll
that's
try
something
it
we'll
at the
try
range
and
one
see.
day.
Yeah, try that.
I mean, we'll set up a target and some video, like a camera downrange, and see what the exposure is. Because now I'm curious. But-
Yeah.
Yeah. That does
Because I
sound
mean,
like an
I will say
interesting
though, shooting offhand like that, like an actual shoulder transition, it's awkward until you train it a lot. Like shooting, because now your trigger pull is left-handed, so I can see some benefits of both of them. 'Cause, I mean, a trigger pull, if you're trying to be precise, offhand shooting's different. So we'll definitely have to try that at a range day here soon. Because now I've got myself curious about it.
Yeah. I imagine it's not exactly the same because I've never done it, but I imagine it's not much different than, say, writing with your left hand or...
Yeah, I
Are
mean,
you
something that
ambidextrous?
takes some
'Cause I'm
sort of-
sure as hell not.
Exactly.
I can't do nothing with my left hand. I mean, I can shoot. I've trained myself to shoot a little bit offhand, but like writing, I can barely write with my right hand, much less with my left.
I'm the same way.
that'll just be something we'll have to test
Yeah,
and see
now
how
I'm
it,
curious.
how
We'll
it
do.
goes.
And I mean, that's something I wouldn't mind to do some videos of like some like gaming stuff versus like reality, whether it's Tarkov or any other game. Like compare some like gaming strategy or gaming stuff to like actual real still shooting stuff.
and they've got their preset ammo and their gear presets. Like,
does anybody actually use
the
that?
gear preset is a little much. I don't think unless you have a bunch of money, you're going to be bothering to do the same preset for every single thing.
Yeah, because I mean,
that's too much.
At least early wipe, like
you're
my
not
kit's gonna vary.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna use the same thing twice.
Every raid, it's going to be different.
You're using
different
what you
gun,
got,
different
basically.
ammo, different gear. Yeah. Maybe like late wipe if you're like you said if you've got millions of rubles.
Not even late wipe though, because like I've run without using it through last wipe, and I think I had like 20, 30 million. You know, that's with the Bitcoin farm and everything, but it's just not worth the hassle to set it up and save
just
it.
Just grab something in your inventory or go to a trader.
Yeah, you got to like set up some sort of meta. I don't enjoy min-maxing like that.
But maybe I get weapon presets.
Yeah.
Weapon preset,
yeah, that's handy. Just so you don't have to rebuild it.
Yeah, but everything else now. But they already had that. They had they already had weapon presets.
I will say though, the magazine loading preset, that's going to be good, because early wipe especially when you want a good pen ammo, but you're poor, so you use a good pen ammo and then use a good flesh damage ammo. It's going to be like half the top or half of the mag at the top is going to be high pen to break the armor, and then you use the last half of the mag
for
flesh damage, which is going to be direct to the body.
You already do that though, and just select like if it's 30 round mag, like 15 rounds put in, 15 rounds.
Right,
yeah, but
I feel like,
it's
very.
I feel like it's going to be time consuming
inefficient
that way. Yeah.
See, I didn't even know there was a preset for that specifically.
You have stacks of ammo of like 60, say, and you have a mag that's 30. You're going to have to split that ammo up to 15 like 4 times, and then do the same with the other stack of ammo.
That's true.
It's a whole process.
Yeah.
It just makes it a lot easier.
You can go into the mag now and actually like pick half full of this ammo, half full.
Yeah, so it's like one at the top and one at the bottom. You can set the top one to your good pen ammo, the bottom one to your flesh ammo.
I didn't know that.
And you can even like tweak it with the middle 3 to like, you know, if you have another type of ammo, or if you just want to have a specific number or close to a specific number, because it can't get like super specific.
Interesting.
As far as I've seen.
You just need to run a magazine with every round is different. It's just randomized.
Holy hell.
Probably break the
Create
game.
a preset, that would be weird.
I wonder, is there, and this is just my mind going down a rabbit hole, is there audio differences on different types of ammo? Because I know there is gun to gun, but is
There's
there
a recoil
ammo?
difference.
Yeah, there's recoil difference.
Could you imagine? Like, your gun would just be spazzing out.
All over the place, yeah. You'd probably crash your game, honestly.
Especially with the new recoil, because you went from, like, instant looking at the stars to like, laser beams.
Yeah. I don't know, the AK-74 I was using last night, it jumps up a little bit initially, but it still jumps around, but it's not like...
Which is more realistic, because I mean,
yeah.
even if you're shooting full auto, like those first probably 3 to 4 rounds on a decent rate of fire, it's going to jump, but then you're going to actually start applying pressure and say, okay, now I can hold it in place. Yeah. So
see, that's just a weird thing, because I mean, you're talking realism, but if you're the character or whatever, the character should be able to compensate, I think, for what you're doing,
considering they're a PMC.
Say based on stats. You know, like your strength stats higher, so your recoil is going to
be less. Yeah.
Be a little less.
Yeah.
Than say someone that's brand new is going to jump up more.
Lightkeeper services. None of us have really.
I've never messed with Lightkeeper once. So.
I played so much last wipe, I couldn't get to Lightkeeper.
Really?
Because Lighthouse sucks. It fucking blows. It's the worst fucking map ever made.
Hot take.
It's so bad. You can't play the game unless you're in this area. You can't go over here because that's just all the rogues. You can kill the rogues. They're not that bad. I mean, they're bad, but they're not that bad. But if you go there and you're trying to do your tasks, which you get like 10 at the same time, there's going to be at least 450 scavs at, 44.59 as soon as you get in there.
Yeah.
It's impossible. It's just not possible to get.
I think I've only played on Lighthouse 10, 15 raids.
The main thing I do on Lighthouse is scav runs. That's literally all I do on Lighthouse.
The last time I played a PMC on Lighthouse, I was doing where you got to get some sort of file or whatever out of the water treatment plants, and I killed all the rogues. I was like, oh yeah, damn, because that was the first time I'd killed them all. and get into the buildings, get the one, go to the next building, and I kill a player scav. Then there's another one that runs up, so I kill him, get the file. There's 2 player scavs, kill that one. They damage me. Kill another one, kill another one, kill another one, kill another one, kill another one.
Ending.
Yark dies. I kill another one, and I'm out of ammo. And then the rest is history.
So I don't know why you saying that. Like, have you had what's your all's, and we'll kind of go down the line, David. You can start. What's your favorite? I guess whether it's funny or best, whatever. Favorite thing that's happened so far this wipe. Anything funny or hey man, this was an awesome achievement. I did this. Something good or crazy or whatever. That's
we're super early. The probably the most funniest thing that's happened so far would probably be whenever last night was me, you, and Yark. We were on Ground Zero, and we ran out into the road, and Yark was like, "Hey, Aaron, you remember what happened last time we went out the road?" And then we all died by a grenade launcher. I was like, "Yeah, that's what happened."
I must have already gotten off on that one.
No, you weren't there yet.
Oh,
this is before you got on.
We had a 30-minute long debate about
going across the
what
street.
route we should have taken, and we drew out little paths on the map, and oh my god, that was just a good one.
Have you had any interesting or funny situations?
I mean, not really. I mean, interesting, but good. Whenever I finally finished my task for that map, I mean, I don't know, because that was the first night I played. Was killing that 3-man, and then finishing 2 out of the 3 starter tasks on that one. That was before I ran and died.
I would say you had a good little run there with the pistol when just me and you played yesterday, trying to get a couple of the. I keep wanting to say Ground Zero.
Yeah.
You went in with just a pistol, and you ended up killing a 3-man with a pistol.
That little Mr. President get down scenario.
Because he's just hey, I'll be your bait. You go do your task thing, and I'll basically defend you. And we ran straight into Terror Group. And he ran back, grabbed the key. Well, I didn't go all the way to the scientist. Or no, we didn't go over to the... It's kind of the same thing where you got to find it in order. Mm-hmm. We didn't go to the parking garage, so we ran straight back to the scientist, ran up there. I had the hard drive. So then we come back down and we're well, we got to go over to the garage. Well, about that time, a 3-man comes in through the garage. He drops one of them.
Well, we were actually going up the stairs with the key, I think, when I saw the first guy. He was just sitting there looking at me. I was like, is that a person? What is happening here? So I take a shot and I see blood. I'm like, oh, hell. And, maybe it's a scab, whatever. And, I get a couple shots off on him. I didn't kill him or anything. But, we get up there, after I heal and all that. And then we realized, after we get out of the hard drive room, that we still have to go to the garage, which is where they are. They're down the hallway.
Yeah. So we'd have to push a 5-minute debate between me and you of do we push? Do we wait it out? Because we're we know they're there. They saw us. We saw them. What do we do?
Yeah, I don't remember the exact scenario, but I know I went back down at some point. No, you grabbed the key. Because this was the second time we did it. This is the second time we did it. Yeah. You went up there, got your thing, and... that was after we got shot at by 3 of them. And so they were pushing that hallway towards us because, 3-man, confidence.
Yeah.
I peek. Once I heard them down the hallway, kill one. And then he's finally, healing his 15 different broken
God, it was so bad. Because, I was running up the stairs and just got sprayed as I was running up the stairs. So, blacked a leg, blacked an arm. Everything else is hurt. So I'm sitting up there in the room while he's downstairs with nothing but a pistol. He took one dude out. I'm up there hey, Aaron, I'll be back in 10 minutes. I got to do surgery on 2 limbs, heal everything up, and finally come back down. And we decide we're going to push. So we start down the hallway. Dude peeks. Now I've got one of the starter M4s. I spray into dude. He goes back around, and about the time he peeks, Aaron puts 2 rounds into him, kills him. I'm really? And then, I can't remember where we killed the third dude.
The third dude, you were looting that dude.
Oh, that's right,
I killed. Yeah. And I was looting the other one, because, I don't know, I thought the other guy had run off or something. But I was grabbing his gun because I wanted something that was better, and I just grabbed his pistol because I was out of ammo. I'd sprayed down 2 guys with 2 mags, 13 rounds or whatever.
17, yeah.
And I think I'd just gotten the pistol in my inventory, and looked up, and there was a guy. You were fighting him, I think. You were spraying down the hallway, and he was spraying at you. I looked up, bop, bop, and he dropped, and I was like, "Oh, Landon killed him." I think.
Yeah, and then we checked the tag, and you had got it. And I'm like, I give up. I'm like, this is so stupid.
One of those Tarkov raids. You're just damn lucky.
Yeah, because, we did 2 pistol raids after that did not go anything like that. But
no, I choked so hard on those ones.
I think my funniest, moment so far was when, David, this is when me and you were playing the other day, and it was just the 2 of us. And we were running a scav raid on Ground Zero. And we ended up with 6 other scabs.
Oh,
and we're all running as this group, and somehow I ended up being point man, just running, because there was gunfire, and one of the other scabs let's go get him, let's go. So we all start running, and as I jump over chain link, I just hear tink tink tink, and I'm like, oh no! And I just keep running, and a grenade explodes behind me and
kills me,
takes him and 2 or 3 other scabs out.
That was with us.
Yeah. It was interesting, but hey, Dakota's here. I'm going to go talk to him. Y'all continue, and I'm going to go use the bathroom too. So y'all have fun.
Okay, so we're probably going to wrap up pretty soon.
Yeah, it's getting
we're getting
late.
I think
we're at 51 minutes. So.
Yeah, you got 8 more minutes on the timer right now.
Yeah, we'll probably wrap up.
Wrap it up.
But yeah, I guess we'll talk about if the BTR. Have you seen that yet?
What changed with the weapon rack there?
It's a weapon rack that you can display to your favorite weapons on and your profile, so it's just kind of have you seen anything about the BTR?
I've seen how it works, but I haven't actually seen anyone use it or seen it being used.
Yeah,
it seems like a cool addition to streets because it's so big.
The whole sending stuff back to your stash is pretty huge. Especially if you find Saluas and stuff, just throw it in the BTR and send it back, and it'll be found in raids. So that's a quest right there.
I wonder how much the services are.
It varies. I think whenever I saw Landmark get into it, it varies on how much stuff and what stuff you put into the BTR, and it varies distance and whatever else. Covering fire, it'll attack people if you pay for that and stuff like that. It won't attack players unless you start attacking it first, which I don't know who the hell would attack the BTR. You're not going to kill it.
Maybe.
They did change the Amelia Rye croutons to instant noodles.
Well, in the task anyway.
Yeah.
Which threw me off pretty bad.
You got Amelia Rye and you were pumped, and you're like, wait, it's instant noodles?
I'm ahead of the game. No, not ahead of the game.
Not at all. They changed quest objectives for Punisher.
I want to see the Punisher, because that was a difficult run. I wonder if they made it harder or easier.
Yeah.
Because it's not that good of an ammo anymore.
You get friend from the west, then setup, then inform means arm, then chumming bullshit, silent caliber. They've changed up some stuff. There's obviously changed trader prices and availability of armor on all loyalty levels. Adjusted AI, whatever.
Yeah, so they changed the gunsmith too, the first gunsmith. So you don't need that GKO2. You can actually trade with a hard drive.
Yeah,
which
just
is
hard drive for the rail, so you can put the laser on it, and then you're done with gunsmith 1. Then you automatically get gunsmith 2 and 3 at the same time. You notice that?
Yeah, but was that the same? I don't know. Maybe
no,
it's
I thought you had to
based
do
or
gunsmith 2, and then after you finish 2, you get 3. But now
I know one of them you get 2 at the same time, but regardless, I think that one's easier too. I don't remember it being so easy.
2, I mean, I'm black. I just need the mag, the 60 rounder.
Yeah,
that's the AK-74. 3's the MP5 SD that you got to build.
Yeah, that one I remember being difficult. I wonder if it still is difficult. I haven't tried it yet.
I got an MP5 SD in a drop yesterday, so
that's pretty solid because that's the harder part, making it an SD.
But yeah, overall the wipe's been good so far. I guess we'll do another podcast towards the end of the wipe, and we'll give our actual, evaluation of the wipe. See if because apparently they're going to be doing next year. Apparently there's going to be an end game.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
We'll see. The thing's been in beta for how long? Since 2017 or something, or 16?
They seem to have stepped up their programming game, though.
Yeah.
So let's hope that they switch that, what was it? The, what the code, what's the word for that? Well, the code base, pretty much.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, whatever they're running their software off of.
The new engine or something?
Yeah, the new engine.
Yeah.
If they get the new engine on there, that'll be cool.
Yeah.
Get a little less bugs, hopefully.
Yeah,
probably not starting
be a
out.
more modern engine. But yeah, overall, it's been good. So
yeah, Landon ditched us. So.
he ditched us. So I guess when we're running right around an hour, so I guess we're gonna call it here. Aaron, thanks for sitting in and talking with us, and we'll get you back on at some point in the near future.
Yep.
We'll talk about some other stuff. But
I don't even know what the heck we're doing here. Landon already ditched us. Let's go play the damn game.
Well, we gotta go eat lunch first, and we got me and Landon gotta record one more video, then we'll go play the damn game.
What?
Yeah. But until then, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Like done?
Huh?
Yeah. Like done?